there will be members of this party that may not vote together, and that's okay, because that's the whole point, is just to serve Calgarians and your communities the best you can, and that's the common goal here.
Communities first, it says it right in the name. You're responding to your community first.
I have 100,000 bosses, and my job is to listen to them and be responsive and do what they tell me to do.
If we can work together in voting together, great, but it still allows us to go independently and do the votes we want, which is a lot different than the federal provincial system.
Our party is not really a party because it's only by a party in name per se, because our objective is to continue to represent our constituents on an individual basis.
There is a party popping up on the far left, there's a party popping up on the far right, and Calgarians aren't going to be served by either of them.
We're not aligned with the UCP, we're not aligned with the NDP, we're not aligned with the federal Liberals or the federal Conservative Party.
I'm not a believer in municipal political parties. I believe that individually we represent our constituents. However, being that the provinces put in Bill 20 that moves us into municipal parties, I'm also a believer that running as an independent doesn't necessarily serve Calgarians properly.
We're all striving for the same thing, and that is making sure communities come first and Calgarians come first in the decisions we make.
What we need to be working on is water, sewer, roads, cops, firefighters, all of our frontline services and the people that are working really, really hard within the city of Calgary.
We've lost sight of what is our core mandate, and I think we need to refocus our efforts on delivering our core services that ultimately fall under municipal responsibility.
Accountability, that's what's lacking at City Hall right now. People want to say, why did a water pipe burst and for 2 months I could barely take a shower? Where's accountability? Every time we've seen a crisis or a tax hike or the bag bylaw or fireworks being canceled, people say, why?
I see no reason why we need to poke the federal government or the provincial government in the eye when we can work together to achieve what ultimately is a better city for all Calgarians.
There's no progressive way to fill a pothole or a conservative way to fill a pothole. Calgarians just want you to fill the pothole. If Communities First gets elected, everyone's going to be prepared to work, because that's what we're going to need to do. Roll up your sleeves, get in there, and make the changes that Calgarians are asking for.
And at the end of the day, if we all do our job and for representing our constituents, what better example is there of democracy than that?